stage so horrendous is the top platform. This platform is easily the worst thing about the stage. It's the highest up, making those combos I mentioned earlier even easier to perform. How the hell are ya, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? It is your boy Armando Man coming at you with another unscripted commentary. Hoping to do a lot more of these unscripted commentaries. But what I'd like to talk about on this beautiful summer day is news that's about a week old. Has to do with the video game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So about a week ago, they had a new update, and with that new update, they released a stage called Small Battlefield. Pretty much right after this announcement went up, a user by the name of Stratilex commented on my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate stage retrospective video saying, "Did they add Small Battlefield because of you?" Which I thought was a pretty funny comment, and it's pretty much what I'm going to talk about today, which is that I love Small Battlefield. So if you haven't seen that video that I just mentioned, you should probably go see it now, because I'm going to be talking a lot about stuff that I talked about in that video, and you're definitely going to need to have seen it for some background. But basically, a lot of the reasons I like Small Battlefield are the inverse of the reasons that I did not like the regular size Battlefield. You know, it being that top platform was really the only platform that I had too much of an issue with. And so in Small Battlefield, when that's just completely gone, it makes the Battlefield so much better. And then in the description for it, it says something like, you know, it allows for intense gameplay, which is absolutely true. In the matches I fought on Small Battlefield with CPUs and other people, I've noticed that you don't stop fighting. You know, there's no downtime, and it's also really it gets more difficult to juggle. I mean, it's still, you can still juggle, but it's a little bit more difficult to juggle. So it's a lot more about close combat action and, you know, actually landing your hits, landing your combos, and stuff like that. And it's less about just camping or juggling or ledge guarding, and it's more about, you know, real just raw skill. And so that is why I really, really like Small Battlefield. Another point that I'd like to make is that it's essentially the same form as a hazardless Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon Stadium 2, except that I think the platforms are ever so slightly bigger, and they're also way closer together, which generally I would have an issue with. But I've also noticed that the spacing between the platforms, like, it's called Small Battlefield, but I don't think the battlefield is actually any smaller. It's just really Battlefield with the top platform removed, so there's still a nice big space in between those the two platforms that are there. So I've noticed it's so easy to just kind of like get from one part of the stage to another. You know, you don't have to deal with somebody hiding out on the top platform or something like that. You can just hop across the stage and start fighting. So there's a lot to the stage that I am very thrilled about, and I'm sure I'm gonna probably be using it in a lot of matches and tournaments that I make and stuff like that. And I'm just overall very, very happy to see just this ever so slight adjustment to Battlefield being added. The only thing I would complain about is I would love to see Leafy return. No, I would love to see we can select each stage to be Battlefield form or Omega form. I would love if we could select each stage to be Small Battlefield form, because I would love to see that same layout in like a bunch of different color palettes and aesthetics, you know? Because, I mean, I think it's already really cool that we can have any stage be Battlefield or Omega form, because then if you want to play a stage, maybe for its music, which segues into another thing I'll talk about, or maybe for, you know, just its background. Like, I know Jungle Japes is, you know, normally an atrocious stage to play on, but it's got such a beautiful background that I love to play on it with Omega form sometimes. So I just mentioned the music, and they also in this new update made it so that when you play on, I think, and it's on Battlefield, Small Battlefield, Big Battlefield, and I think it's also on Final Destination, any song from the, you know, entire list of, what is it, like 1,000+ songs can play. I think that's how I understand it. If it's a little different than that, feel free to comment down below. But I'm also wondering, because I went in to try and like change what my preferred music was, but it still just had it as like what you normally would pick for that course. So I don't know if like I can change it, because like I'd love it for it to be like randomly generate like my favorite tracks like one from each series, but I don't know if I can do that. So if you know maybe how to do that, or maybe something about that I don't know, feel free to comment that as well. And that's going to pretty much be it for this video. Make sure to join the Discord link in the description, and I will see you all in the next one.